Rebel scouts have now been able to scan the interior of Corps de Dracon. Interesting results. Come see me when practical.
Okay.
There we
go. Okay, it seems to be working now.
Alright, we're back. Apologies for the technical issues.
There we go. Sorry about that. We're using a different pair of headphones
Than usual.
to do it. For some reason, we have exactly the same pair of headphones, but one of them works and the other one doesn't.
Apparently. John, you joined at just the right time because we only just figured out that Stephen and Omar have not been able to hear us for the first 5 minutes of the stream. So we were talking to nobody.
Oh no, I'm falling off a cliff. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Should we catch the boys and girls up on, and by which I mean the boys and me, up on what we've been saying for the first 5 minutes when we thought they were just ignoring us?
Yes, so we're okay. Good to see you guys.
Again, speak for yourself. I am sick as a dog.
Yes, Annalise is not feeling so good.
Sorry. Case in point.
Annalise has had a very nasty head cold.
Yes.
However, she is all right, and I think on the mend, and she is not she is COVID free.
It's not COVID. I just feel like shit.
Annalise sounds like she be loaded with the cold.
Oh,
you are correct.
I am indeed loaded with the cold. I'm gonna move this spaceship so I can see the comments.
Yes, good idea. She's on the mend though. I think you've broken the back of it, as they say.
I hope so, but that's what I thought yesterday, and then today was worse. So.
That's right. It was not.
It's just an exciting
not nice.
adventure all around.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Ooh, this looks fun.
This looks very interesting.
No worries. I'm mostly just whining.
Oof! Ow! Smashing into a cliff face here.
It
Oof.
ended up lining up nicely with study week, so I wasn't missing classes anyway. So that's good. Yeah. I'm Bane breaking. I probably sound like.
Oh my.
Breaking the cold's back. Yeah. But other than that, we're good. I'll be fine. I just need another couple of days to complain and whine about it. That's how you get over a cold, right?
Complain and whine about it for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's better than any medicine you can buy at Boots. I'm mostly kidding. I like to think I'm not that annoying when I'm sick.
No, you're fine.
Yay!
It's, how you say, no big deal. Alright, so I've just discovered there is a large base under here.
That works for the railways.
Great Anglia Railways. Interesting.
In case you forgot, Michael is a train fan.
I am indeed a train fan. So are you... Great Anglia, though, are they managed from Glasgow? Or have you moved? You moved down south, like...
Omar, I take that as a compliment.
Oh my gosh, this has gotten out of control real fast. I need to reduce the heat on my heat blanket. Norwich to London, right, yeah.
Storm's cancelling trains tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
I know a bunch of unis are closed tomorrow. Running can be closed tomorrow. Not that I go there anymore, but I still get the emails.
Oh dear, I got
This looks like it's going to
explodey killed.
be quite the base to try and take over.
Ah, they have customer relations up there. Okay, right. I figured maybe some stuff was done elsewhere. There's quite a lot of customer relations stuff based in Glasgow, actually. I wonder why that is. Maybe because the customer relations phone lines, apparently Scottish accents keep getting voted the friendliest accent in the UK, which is why it tends to be, you know, you see a lot of adverts that have voiceovers with Scottish accents, exactly.
Okay.
Mainly down south, Greater Anglia is putting out warnings for the next 2 days. Oh no.
Oh, sorry, Omar, it sucks.
You have a bad cough, which is lingering like a bad smell. Yeah.
Sometimes those
That's a real pain.
don't go away.
I hate the ones that just take ages to...
Especially right now, people stare at you, which, I mean, I don't really blame them. It is unnerving. But
Right, but it's also, you know, we've moved on a little bit. This is not anymore January 2020.
No, it's a different beast.
Enjoy that.
This is a cool little base that you found.
Yeah, it is. It's also the last thing I need to tick off this whole area of the map, so... Oh, oh, ooh. Right, what's left that I have to do?
Spider, go, spider, go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
a lot of call centers. Sorry, it's a terrible accent.
It's not worse than anything I do.
It's like Limmy, the comedian, does quite a lot of live streams. He was once asked to say "purple burglar alarm" in a Scottish accent, and it broke him. Purple burglar alarm, alarm. A purple, he like actually couldn't say it. Sorry, I keep doing this. I keep making Annalise laugh, and then
It's
she.
fine, I don't mind it. I'd rather that than not laugh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. ScotRail was completely decimated. The line between Glasgow and Largs was pretty bad. By the way, they have videos of engineers working on it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Who's firing rockets at me?
Tomorrow I am just gonna try to not be sick.
Yeah, we are gonna basically hide in our hole. Probably just do kind of house-based things, not go anywhere.
Let the storm blow over. I am going.
I mean, I feel sorry for people that are, very badly affected by these kinds of things, but I will say I sort of quite like storm days because, it means you get to be cozy, and if you're indoors, you can play some games. And
Well, as I was telling you the other day, I'm not too fussed by storms here because we are inland, and I grew up in Long Island, New York. We'd get one or two hurricanes every summer.
Right. So you were in a very exposed
Yes.
location.
Yes. So I'm kind of used to this kind of storm.
Right. So there's more stuff way over here. Ah!
Flurry,
What
I'm
nutcase?
sure, John. How is that going to be for you on the boat?
Oh!
Hope you'll be alright. Oh, I forgot. I said this when you couldn't actually hear us. If the game volume is too loud, let us know so we can turn it down.
Yes. I think it's okay. I actually have set the game volume to fairly low, so it's on the TV that I turn it up. Oh, hello.
John, I hope you and the cast will be okay.
No. Oh no, yeah, thought that might happen. Dear oh dear.
Oh no. I sound like hell.
Storm Dudley was mad. I think you do sound pretty bad. No offense meant, except.
No, please. It's none taken.
You sound terrible.
I said
Oh my
first,
God.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Who looked up your insurance last night? Oh.
When you have to look up your insurance, it's going to be bad.
How did the kitties fare in the storms?
Stephen Allen, Eunice is apparently not. Could you read? Yeah, read that one. Because there's an Easter egg you like.
Not going to be as bad in Glasgow as say Wales is. Wales is getting red alarm.
Red alarm.
Very good.
We
very
keep
good.
saying red alarm,
We do.
Stephen. We're constantly saying it.
Listen to the commentaries that we're slowly uploading.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've uploaded anywhere we say that, but we've said it at least 3
Not
times.
quite yet. No, we're sort of working our way
We have a
there.
backlog to upload.
61 miles. 61 miles an hour, and that's in Nottingham as well.
I remember once I was staying on a bluff on Long Island and the wind gusts were I think up to 80. And you could feel yourself almost, not actually getting
Ow.
lifted off, but it felt like I'm hungry. You should eat. You are smart. Oh,
Hide. Can wait for the blood to drip off my face a bit. Ooh. Who the hell is flying a helicopter in here? I mean, yes, I know, but I'm an insane person.
True.
I thought I saw a
Hand
helicopter.
pouch. Ooh, I love chocolate.
You do?
The only nice thing about it when I'm sick is I let myself have whatever I want to. All bets are off.
It is, yeah. That is the nice thing about being sick. Is you can just go right. I'm just.
Fuck it. I'm having whatever I want.
I'm having as much chocolate as I want. I am not going to feel guilty about any of it. I'm glad you guys are liking the commentaries. Yeah, we said something about this a bit earlier. We said I'm glad you're enjoying the commentaries, but the mic wasn't working. So, but yeah, we will keep those up. We've recorded about 8 of those now. We are gradually uploading more of them. I've been. Hello, Russia. Invading Ukraine yet? Sorry. But. Thank you. Come on, we've got to take this out. I love that. Oh, quiet. No, Stephen, don't feed the troll. Don't feed the troll, Stephen. It's rule number 1 of the internet. Everyone's replying to the troll. Guys, don't reply.
You're feeding the beast.
There we are. We took down a core electrical unit.
John's funny about the kitties in the storm.
Yeah.
So much care for the storm, is fair to say. It makes me feel like the cat guardian against the tempest. Poor kitties.
Kitties.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the commentaries.
We've been really enjoying making them.
One or two tomorrow.
Yes, I have another one ready to go. Let me see. It was season 2 Contagion.
Ah, yeah.
The one where the Enterprise who's only trying to piss it off. That's funny. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, I might be about to get killed by my own explosions. Which for Rico is very embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's like somebody, that's like James Bond driving headlong into a wall during when the Bond theme is playing. Straight into a wall. Yeah, so commentaries. We've done what? We've done sort of a mixture of season 2, 3 episodes. Some of our favourites and some of the sillier ones, which are quite fun.
Apparently Ukraine is going to win Eurovision.
Oh, that should be interesting. It's an interesting time to. Who knew that Eurovision was so sort of politically charged? I quite like these sort of submarine pens they've got under here.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's missing from this game is you have every type of vehicle except a submarine. And given how gorgeous the underwater visuals are, it's a sort of missed opportunity. Yes, Ed's streams are very good. They're a lot more professional than mine. This is very cheap and cheerful, and I just kind of get on and
That's how we like it.
Yeah, we like to just kind of shoot the shit and run around blowing stuff up and talk about Star Trek. But Ed's streams are really great, and he's only getting better. He was going to do another one tonight, actually. That's one reason I decided to do one, because he is busy with work, and so he won't have time to do one himself.
I'm looking forward to watching him play through.
Oh, bad time to come around.
It's gonna be good.
Oh, bad time to turn around the corner. Bad time to turn around the corner. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Gandalf would be a cat person.
Cat is.
Oh.
I like your idea, Omar, about trying to get Richard on to do one. I will think about maybe contacting him to do it, because I have always we know him somewhat well now. We don't know him personally, like we've never spoken in person or anything, but
Oh, you know it's our name.
he knows who we are, because we're sort of regulars. We're just like you and Stephen and everybody. We're Valverde regulars, along with Mr. HEC and
No, Stephen.
Stephen. Okay,
Stephen,
that's so funny. We have each given each other veto power over any episode that we do not want to watch. I don't want to watch Manhunt ever again.
That said,
And Annalise does not want to watch Sub Rosa.
you know what might be really
For
entertaining?
art! Sorry, go on.
Well, I know it could be really entertaining if we did an episode of 2 Treks, and we each get to pick whichever one we think the other one hates the most.
Mutually assured
Yes,
destruction.
I do think it would be funny.
Yeah.
You can make me watch Sub Rosa, and I can make you watch
Oh
Manhunt.
my god. It would, but make both of us quite bitter, I think.
It would, but it might be funny.
I think it would be funny, that's the
We
problem.
need to suffer for art, as Steven says.
For art! We need to do rascals. Hey, You know what? As a kid, I loved Rascals. I know it's objectively terrible, but I actually kind of liked it when I was little.
How about this? Next time we're planning to have a few drinks, that's what we'll do.
Well, we already have several picked out.
We can title the episode "Will Our Marriage Survive?"
I think it should be Mutual Assured Destruction. I think that would be funny.
Yeah.
No, so we already have the Long Ladder picked out as our kind of when we're a little bit. Don't ruin a perfectly good evening.
Oh, don't worry, we're not doing it tonight.
We're not doing it tonight, but if we get a little squiffy at some point,
I am far too sick to have the energy required to invest in my hatred for Sub Rosa.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
No, Omar.
Why not
That's even worse
commentate
than
on
Rosa.
Picard season 2? See, I would, except that means paying for it, which I really object to because the very least, you know, somewhere in the metadata of CBS All Access or Paramount Plus, or whatever they're calling it these days, somewhere they are aware that my tiny little tick of my having a channel. Actually, no, we can watch it on Amazon Prime here, can't we? So actually, we don't.
Maybe?
Yeah, we watched all of Lower Decks on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah,
There we go. Whew. That was intense. Ooh,
Sorry.
it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Annalise is sick. Bless you.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're sick. This is this. Yeah, it happens.
I am having a very good time though.
So yeah, we watch it on Amazon Prime. Picard, I think, is also on Amazon Prime, but we do not watch it.
No.
So it doesn't get now. That's the one thing about viewers. Gesundheit.
Thank you, Stephen.
The one thing about streaming services is they're not very open about their viewerships. So we're not really sure. Oh my God, we've got another alien from Stargate who's come on board. So, you know, we don't know exactly how many people are actually watching Picard or how popular it is compared to, say, the older shows. Yeah. Bulgarian. Yeah, possibly. I don't recognise the stroke O's. Those are quite different. It looks Bulgarian. By the by, has everyone seen the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power trailer? It looks okay, but I dare to hope.
I saw the trailer.
I have to say, though I grew up with the original Lord of the Rings films, I am not as much a fan of that as you might think.
You catch them up on your Lord of the Rings feelings.
Yeah. I mean, good luck, because the Silmarillion's the freaking Bible. In what respect? As in, it looks middling. I love that. It does indeed look a bit middling, doesn't it? Oh, just random boat explosions. I do love this revisionist announcement here. Oops. Did I just crash the boat? I think the boat just disappeared. That's very interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look terribly inspiring. I haven't actually watched it. I've seen some stills therefrom. But yeah, Lord of the Rings isn't really my bag these days, if I'm honest. Right, let's bomb this boat, shall we? I'll play some charges. Set the timer to 3 minutes, James. Or same 5 minutes you gave me.
Their turn.
It should be amazing. They've spent part of a country's GDP on it. That's right. By all rights, it should be that good. Right. Ooh,
I
jeez.
think that was my issue. It looked a little bit generic.
Hey, there we go. Right, I'm going to fast travel somewhere else because this is annoying me. Right, what the hell is left in this area that I haven't taken out yet?
Those little stars?
Whatever's here, maybe?
What are those little stars?
That means there's a challenge. At some point, I'm going to go around and do the challenges because they're quite fun.
They are.
Why can't I fast travel to any of these? Do I not have any flares?
Yeah, maybe because you're underground.
Possibly.
They do pick you up in a helicopter.
Right, let's see if we can get out this way. I can't remember how I got in.
Take the helicopter.
I think I'd rather find a road vehicle.
$1 billion per season? No.
$1 billion.
Surely not. I refuse. I'm not saying I don't believe you, John. I'm just saying I don't believe you.
I mean, there's quite a lot of very expensive shows these days. Apple TV spent like... Apple TV spent an amazing amount.
Avengers 1 and 2 was $1 billion.
I know.
Avengers 1 and 2, sorry. Endgame and the Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah. That was a hell of a lot of money. Well, that's the thing is, that's where a lot of the sort of lucrative side of it is now, I think. Oh Christ, how do we get out of here?
Just keep driving.
How many millions were spent on cocaine and chocolate hobnobs?
Woo!
Oh wow. Alright. So that's the way out, possibly. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. I thought we control this base. How are their baddies chasing me?
Do you not control all of it?
Apparently not. Fairly certain that's where the budget went. Yep. Blackjack and hookers.
This is a long-ass tunnel.
I don't think this is the right way out. I think I'm going around in circles here. Yeah.
Whee!
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, pardon me, sorry.
I might have murdered that man.
As opposed to the other hundreds of people you've murdered in this game?
The terrible thing is I actually can't...
I think just keep going straight.
Possibly...
Yeah. Okay, alright, that I can believe.
Oh, here we are. This looks like a way out.
400 million I can believe.
This is dispatch. Did we get him? What's going on?
I refuse to believe that I just refuse to believe that they were quite that stupid.
Oh.
What, to your left? No.
Actually, I needed to get over that gate, so... Hey, I think I might have made it out.
Woo, we escaped.
We did. That's barely 4 kilos of cocaine. Ah. Right. So now I can set a waypoint for wherever this is.
There we go.
There we go. No, never underestimate how stupid people are. I make that mistake every day.
Fair point, Stephen, fair point.
Yes. Yeah, you're destined for continual disappointment. What is it? My standards were low and they were met. I think Jeff Bezos can forego $1 billion. He probably makes $1 billion a minute or something insane. Without even doing anything, by the time you've got that much, it just makes itself.
Well, yes. No, I'm sure he only makes $1 million a minute.
Whatever it is, it will be it will be an obscene
It'll
amount.
make your eyes bleed.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Are you?
No, of course I'm not. That's what a sandbox is for. It's blowing stuff up completely consequence-free.
Good.
Oh, I think he exploded. These cars are not terribly maneuverable.
No.
At least compared to the ones... Oh, hello.
You're welcome, Omar.
American Candy Store
I'm
Guidance.
glad you're able to find some.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
I'm always on the lookout for where I can get some of my favorite American vices. They do also usually have goldfish, but they're so damn expensive.
He was my boss at one point. Okay. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I should say I save them for special occasions.
So Stephen worked for Amazon at some point, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I bet that was a joy.
I'm sure.
I have heard, let's just say, not good things.
Available units to these coordinates. Repeat, all units to these coordinates.
Alright.
Oh yeah, they're deeply.
Be advised, we have naval forces on the
What were we watching today? It was about his
Oh god.
insane taxi hyperloop nonsense,
Las Vegas comments.
which were all... Oof. There we go.
Honestly, what baffled me was just the incoherence of his presentation.
dispatch.
It seemed like he had just woken up and
Right.
not rehearsed it for. I mean, obviously he doesn't rehearse things, but it sounded like he hadn't even thought about it.
No. No, of course not.
We've lost visual contact.
And the problem is, his idea is not revolutionary at all. But there are these kind of bros that think he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yep.
And it's like he's actually just repackaging old ideas.
My feet literally bled and I was on fire.
Oh
And
god.
I was fired.
And I was fired. Oh,
Oh, so sorry, Steven.
let me guess. Was this at a distribution center somewhere? Because I've heard horror stories about those places.
Oh, and Omar, fortunately we have an American Candy store in our town, so I don't have to shit.
Hmm.
Ah, there we go. 7 settlements.
Taming the Dragon. Haha. This whole region is now unlocked.
Well done.
So that means on the map, look, it's all lovely and blue.
Lovely.
Oh, and now I have my favourite thing, which is I get to run around and tick off all the little collectibles
Sure, yes.
and gimmicks and things. Ooh, there's one on each of these weird little islands. Right, you know what we need then? You know what we need, chaps? We need to get ourselves an helicopter.
Oh no. Those have the combined brain capacity of 6 gym teachers after a car crash. Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
if only it weren't true.
I declined to comment.
Elon Musk fans are deeply strange. It is odd. I think that's the oddest phenomenon of of recent times for
I mean,
me.
I find both Elon Musk fans and people that seem to dedicate their lives to hating him odd.
Mm.
I don't like him. I think he's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't harbor a deep resentment for him. I don't think he is the crux of evil, which some people do.
Sure.
They remind me of Courtney Cox in the Dancer in the Dark video. If they just compliment him enough, he will invite them on stage to dance or shower them in millions of dollars. Exactly.
That's funny.
I'm gonna make myself some tea.
Good idea. Good idea. It might help your head. Feeling a bit better. Ooh. Or are you guys excited for the new for the next Valverde commentary?
Yes.
I'm really hoping they do Alien Covenant soon, because their Prometheus commentary was one of the funniest things of last year. I think it's one of my top 10 funniest things. It's absolutely amazing. So a drugged out superstar who can barely remember most of their life because of drugs. Yeah, pretty much. Right, so we've got a little question mark here. No, that's fine. Right. So we'll go down here. VVB forever, and you and Ed too. Oh, thanks, Omar. Cheers. Appreciate it. Ooh. Did I? Yeah, so it's right on the edge here. Okay, there we go. Place waypoint. Okay. So what I'm doing is every time you are near to finding a collectible, there's this little sort of sensor diagram at the bottom. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. I bet you there's going to be a tape or something, or somebody's left a. There we are.
Day 1536.
I do love having a new
Rises. Rosamund
Galaxy Quest. Now that would be a fun one. I'm not sure if that would be as much Duncan's thing, but certainly Richard should do it. He should probably find a Trek fan to do it with, because it's very Trek literate. as a movie.
I'm sorry, the Patrick Balls is better than a
As in Covenant
Yeah.
makes Prometheus looks good. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, jeez. That's a good one. I've not thought of that. I read that the Batman has been rated 15 in the UK. Oh, yeah, it did look pretty violent in the trailer, I have to say.
I just cannot see. I cannot see the Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see him as Batman. I just can't.
Okay. I sort of wonder how he ended up being cast as
think-
Batman.
I think he's just a bit too scrawny.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't strike me as like your Christian Bale or your Val Kilmer or your.
I mean,
Even Clooney, I thought was really miscast.
I mean, I'm not saying he has to be any of the other ones. Obviously, he's his own Batman, but I just don't feel like it fits the character. Like,
No.
he doesn't have any superpowers. The entire reason he's able to do what he does is because he's ridiculously in shape, essentially,
Mhm.
and he has cool gadgets. But he doesn't look like the kind of person who could punch Bane in the face.
To be fair, if you can't see him as Batman, that works in the character's favour.
Well, that's a good point. I'll give you that.
I put my oh, there's my helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, there might be people that love the movie and love him as Batman. I personally, from the trailers, just don't think I can see it. But who knows? Maybe I'll see the movie and it'll change everything.
I mean, Will Arnett as Batman, at least voicing him in the Lego movies, was a bit odd, but it kind of worked in the end.
There are cats in it.
There are cats.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sold.
Catwoman actually has cats.
Oh, nice. Who's playing Catwoman now?
Guys, help me out. Who's playing Catwoman?
In the new one.
I mean, it leads to an incredibly cheesy line where Batman goes and he says, "Cats," because all the cats are around him, and she goes, "I have a thing for strays."
Ah. Oh, Zoe Kravitz? Is that her? Zoe Kravitz, that's what he's saying, yeah.
Sure.
I actually don't know who that is. Is it any relation of Lenny Kravitz, the musician? Oh, no, Lenny Kravitz's daughter. Okay, yeah. I want to get away. That one.
Okay.
That's Lenny Kravitz.
Steven says, "I've already been told by my missus that she'd leave me for Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman." Oh, that song. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for relating it to things that I know.
Things I know. Oh God, I've been really enjoying Red Letter Media, random Red Letter Media clips lately. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, Brits.
They're so funny. It's a very pretty game, this. She's actually making a big name for herself. She was in Fury Road. Oh, she's in Fury Road.
Was she the bald one?
No, that was Charlize Theron with her Pernod and onion barges. That was so funny. For some reason, I was getting up at very early hours of the morning when that commentary first came out. So I just remember giggling my head off at like 4 or 5 in the morning about the Pernod and onion barges.
Let's see.
She was a dark-skinned one. She had the hood. Oh God, it's been a while since I've seen Fury Road, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm not the biggest Fury Road fan. I know that that's a very contentious thing to say, but
It's alright. No, don't have to like everything.
It's not to my taste. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Can we steal that?
Looks like we won't have to, mate. He's going to just kill himself.
Oh, you got away.
Yeah, he was moving a bit too fast. I'm liking my little helicopter as well. I keep thinking you mean the duelists. You learn that Charlize Theron is South African. She's done a good job suppressing the accent. Could not even give me a parking ticket. Diplomatic immunity.
Very good. Very good.
It's from, was that Lethal Weapon 2?
Oh Lord,
It's just been revoked. Alright, now this is going to be tricky.
Oh,
Oh no, or maybe not. Ooh,
you
ooh.
were saying?
Crosswinds.
Good luck.
Oh god. Storm Eunice is on the horizon. Oh no! Ow, bollocks.
Come on, you can save this.
Um,
You can do it.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
Christ.
Seamless. Nailed it.
Somehow, that did not explode. Funny because the lad from second film, Wes, played a South African in Commando as Bennett. Isn't Patsy Kensit in that as well? I think she is. She's the one. She's the poor one that gets drowned at one point in that movie.
I'm amazed you saved that helicopter.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that this thing is still flying is kind of insane.
Helicopters don't really survive very well.
Helicopters don't go underwater. This one does. Right, there's a... I'll bet you this is a tape as well, because anytime it's in a town, it's usually a tape.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, Alien Covenant's terrible. I've not even seen that one. I've actually seen Prometheus now.
Oh
Because
god.
I only watched it because they did a commentary on it. Oh, shit. What? What? Why did somebody land a helicopter right next to my helicopter?
That was odd.
They just turned up. What am I delivering? Can I just go and get my collectible first, please? I've got very important business here. I've got to go find an audio tape with some incriminating evidence of the leader of this country talking about doing something awful. I think I saw first saw Charlize Theron was in Arrested Development, where she played a Brit. Oh yeah, I think I first became aware of her because of the remake of The Italian Job. Here you go, it's gonna be right there. I told you it was a tape. There we go.
Day 1551. A bomb exploded in the small town of Soliana, killing a few fishermen and injuring a dozen others. The Lucas
It really does double down on all of Prometheus's bad decisions.
prisoner Rogers makes
Yeah, that seems to be what a lot of things do these days. It certainly seems to be what the new Star Treks are doing, where they just... Oh, you didn't like... See you in a minute, Omar. Oh, you didn't like terrible, contrived, convoluted plot lines about nothing, and you didn't like screaming and crying. Well, here's more of it. I do like this. I do like the offensive capabilities of this one. Covenant wasn't even meant to be made by Scott. It was originally meant to be Neil Blomkamp. Well, wasn't his concept for it a bit different? It was his was kind of a sequel to Aliens, but not
It was.
but ignoring Alien 3 and 4 or something.
I mean, I'm fine with that personally.
So there's an Alien 2.5.
I'm perfectly fine with ignoring Aliens 3. In fact, I don't think it happens.
Alien 3 I will defend because I think it has some interesting ideas, and I'm glad that after the kind of raunch fest of the sort of insane over-the-top action of Aliens, they tried to take it back to a simpler idea, because that so rarely happens. in these kind of franchises. I know what they did. Yes, I think that was actually a slightly stupid decision. But once you get over that, I know. But once you do, if you're able to get over that, I should say,
Well put.
then there is actually an interesting story being told there about. Obviously, it's a famously troubled production and whatnot. Where was my helicopter? I left my helicopter.
Aw. Did you fly too far away from
I
it?
might have flown too far away. Horror franchises such as Halloween and Texas Chainsaw Massacre have done that. Just ignore the shit sequels and follow the original. Yeah, it's an odd habit that we seem to be doing now. Oh, look, there it is.
Yay.
Found it. My helicopter is back.
Yay.
Oof, oof, watch out, watch out. Oh no. Oof.
To be fair, that's probably the softest
They-
thing you've ever slammed it into.
And Superman. Well, hey, I mean,
Yeah.
I like Alien 3 too. The Valverde commentary is very fun. Oh god, my favourite bit being the I'm going to finish my speech from underneath this xenomorph hole. So called because if there was such a thing as a xenomorph, which we've clearly established there is not, I imagine it would have the strength to bear a man of my height and weight clear out of the air,
This sounds like a hybrid.
which is not going to happen.
This sounds like a hybrid of Aliens and Yes Minister.
It's very funny. I don't like Alien 3, it does my nut in. Fair play. There you go. Stephen is on Team Annalise here.
Here's the thing.
John's on
If
Team
they
Michael.
hadn't done the stupid thing, I'd be completely willing to give it a chance. But I just don't think I can get over the stupid thing.
Annalise is very loyal to characters. If you do something that if she likes a character and you do something awful to that character for no reason, Annalise is you're done.
Yeah.
You've lost
Sure.
Annalise. She just doesn't care. She's like,
Exactly.
whatever. I'm not watching that.
If I genuinely...
Which I actually that's a respectable position, I think.
Thank you. If I genuinely believe it advanced the plot
Ow.
in a meaningful way, I will be upset about it,
Sure.
but I will allow it. But if it's just for yucks or just for shock factor,
Exactly.
I have no patience.
Like the
I
ending
don't-
of Enterprise.
Yep, the ending
That's-
of Enterprise, Alien 3, I have no
Ow.
forgiveness.
Ow, ow, ow. I've decided it's more fun to just fly into stuff than actually try and land.
That said, also, if I find out that they've killed a cat.
Killing a cat, that's a deal breaker. Yep.
Yeah.
What would it be for me? I have deal breakers. I just can't think of what they are. Can you think of what they are? What makes me not want to? Hey, welcome.
Ooh, I'll have a think. I will say in the first episode of Arcane, they do kill a cat, but it's one that we have not seen at all. It happens very quickly. There's no emotional bond. It's off screen, and I left the room.
Okay. Because your friend warned you that it happened.
Yes, I was warned that it was happening. I
Yeah.
left the room,
Welcome back, Omar.
and the rest of the show was so good that
Resurrection. Sorry, yeah.
it's
Oh.
like I said, it wasn't a cat that we've seen or that they made cute. It was just kind of a side thing.
Could you just read? I missed Stephen's comment about a resurrection there.
Yes. He says, an Alien Resurrection gets me angry because Joss Whedon annoys me so much. They used his script, and he went, yeah, but it wasn't my script. Accept the failure, Joss, you foot freak.
Oh yeah, I think he might be a foot guy.
Okay.
He might be into feet. He's certainly into. He has two types of favourite characters for women. There's a famous. By the way, I don't know if you guys know who Yahtzee Croshaw is.
Oh,
He's the guy that does all of the amazing animated reviews of video games, known as
hilarious.
Zero Punctuation. He does them for the Escapist.
If you've never seen any of his, watch his Minecraft review.
The Minecraft one is good. Actually, his review of Just Cause 2 is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, he had a famous. There was a famous excerpt that went round back in the day of why he hated Joss Whedon as a character, as a writer of characters. He says he has absolutely no sense of character voice, and he says the only characters he writes are either ditzes or badasses, or characters that flip arbitrarily between the two. And that has sort of summed up my view of Joss Whedon ever since, really.
Yeah. That one looks like it goes over, so I'll read it. It's character assassination. Unlikable protagonist to the point where you have no clue why the hell you're watching it. Darkness-induced audience apathy. Michael? Question mark?
Darkness-induced audience apathy. Is that a show? I actually don't know what that is.
No, I think as a concept for something that turns you off.
Oh, sure, yes. Just people just that are just irrational. Unless it reaches the point of just being comical, at which point, yeah, it actually becomes funny again.
Oh, I know what you don't like. Cheap emotions.
Yes, manipulative use of emotion.
Or unearned emotional pull.
Yep. Sentimentality that doesn't seem well placed or to have any real reason behind it.
Oh, don't worry, John.
We know about Does the Dog. There's also Does the Cat Die. Darkness-induced audience apathy is like everything's dark and misery. There's no levity. Ah, right. So like all of those Scandi crime dramas that everyone was really into for a long time.
Yeah, no, neither of us have patience for that.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, forgot to ask, how's Tokyo? Yeah, it's going well, Omar, thank you. I am just wiring up a complicated bit at the moment. I'm making the first control board, which will have all the rotary switches and dials and things that I need to control it. But we have 2 trains running. Actually, once that's done, I may do another update video and show everyone how it works. Because I think that would be a good stage to kind of reach. I might do those every month or so, depending on how much progress I'm making.
Yeah, just do them as there's something new and cool.
Multitrak Dorifto. That's a point. I could literally do multi-track drifting. Although I'd have to have a vehicle with a long enough wheelbase.
Yeah, whenever we're watching a movie and a cat shows up, I immediately make you go on Does the Cat Die?
Right.
And if the answer is yes, we turn off the film.
Sometimes it's not shown though. Sometimes it's a case of it's by implication, as in like we saw a cat in a large building and the entire building explodes or something like that.
Yeah, I still don't watch those. I love the for John Wick 3. John Wick 3 is the one with the sushi bar, right?
Yes.
There's a cat sitting on the sushi bar, and it has an entry on doesthedogdie.com in the cat section, and it reads, "A cat is seen on a sushi bar. He is fed tuna. He does not die." That's it. That's the entry.
Great.
I love it.
I went down a YouTube rabbit hole of model trains. Some people have spent years and many, many thousands of pounds on them. I don't know anybody that's like that. I'm not related to anyone who might have done that exact thing.
Not at all.
So does the Cat's musical count as a cat dying?
Cats and
No, because I think Uncanny Valley just
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like cats dying.
Model trains are they're a thing. They're a world that you can. The thing is, I grew up in it because my dad still has a wonderful.
It's quite something.
Beautiful, huge setup. Mine, I think, might be approaching his in terms of raw square footage, but not in terms of how long his tracks are.
Yes.
I can't believe Ed calls Ghost of Tsushima Sushi-Wii.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where that joke came from either, but
Also, Stephen Allen.
that's very Ed.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, what's Stephen Allen's? By the way,
We haven't gotten the one.
we're waiting with bated breath,
We are.
Stephen,
We really are.
for your shocking revelation. He does, yeah. The Cats musical was sold to me as "Want to see someone set fire to 100 million?"
I mean,
That's great.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so we seem to be having a lot of fun doing our Star Trek commentaries. I think we'll probably carry on doing them.
Indeed.
For now, we're keeping it to Katza versus Gartenbahn and Show Michael. Oh yeah, I think we've seen those. It's the one where there's a garden train.
That whole channel.
There's a garden train keeps running into a cat, and cat doesn't know what to do.
We've watched these, and I love them to death.
It's so cute.
Freaking adorable.
By the way, I've had cats all my life and model trains, and that is exactly what cats do. They just get confused by it, and sometimes I'll just knock it over.
They don't like it. It confuses them.
It's hard being this
Oh.
good.
I didn't do anything. It just gave me credit for killing someone, and I don't think I did.
Take credit. I mean, it's reasonable to assume you did.
Right. Right. Let's not land on there. Let's land on this nice kind of flat bit of land over here. Because last time I crashed my helicopter.
It's like that article that was in the British newspapers a few months ago. God, it might have been a year ago by now, but of the train that couldn't leave Paddington because there was a cat sitting on
You
top
showed me
of
that
it.
the other day. Yeah, that's so cute.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, so many bots. That one
Henry Birch. At least it's not the John Birch Society.
That's not even the name of a bot. So many bots.
The giant cat problem in mainland Europe is a problem for the railways. I can believe it.
It's not popping up here, so I can't record it. There it is.
I think what I'm enjoying so much about building Tokyo is it's not just so much that I love the trains. I do really love the trains, but it's also Tokyo and
Oh, yeah.
Japan generally that I want to capture something of that
We love Tokyo.
because it's not easy to get to Japan.
No.
It's expensive and it's a bloody long way.
It is. It is. Although I was gonna make Japanese food tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I listen to so much. You know, I listen to Japanese history podcasts. I listen to Abroad in Japan. We make Japanese food all the time.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do gyudon
We're gonna have gyudon for dinner.
with onsen eggs.
I'm building Tokyo in my. You know, I think there's something about our generation becoming obsessed with Japan because it is such a common thing now.
To be fair though, we don't read or watch anime or manga.
Yeah,
We
Ooh.
got obsessed with well done.
that
And we
could have
got
gone really
obsessed-
badly.
We got obsessed with Japan after we went there
Yes.
because we loved it so much. I feel like that's a slightly different variety. We're not quite weebs.
We're not weebs, yeah. Not that that's a bad thing to be.
No, it's absolutely not. It's just we're a slightly different subspecies.
If you're into your anime and manga, that's a perfectly fair thing to be
Oh,
into.
absolutely. With how obsessed I am with Pokemon, I could not talk.
Sure. I'd always been interested. But I didn't realize that Initial D's parody manga with the multi-track drifting that has a video game called Densha de Go. Funny. Funny you should mention that because I play Densha de Go constantly. The only reason I haven't streamed it is because
It's on the Switch.
it's on the Switch and we can't figure out how to get the Switch to stream.
Well, we could do it if we got a capture card, but that's a thing that we'd have.
Yeah,
to
we'd have to have a more elaborate setup, which we might do some point in the future.
At
But
some point, because I would like to maybe stream some Pokemon.
at the moment, my expendable income is going on model train things
Indeed.
and tools and things.
Mine is being saved up for the spring when I'm going to buy so many plants. I have lots of plants,
Yes.
but inevitably they get a bit thinned in the winter, and so I need to wait until the spring when it's warm enough that they'll be happy. Instead, I'm just gonna go to the plant store and wreak havoc. It's gonna be wonderful.
Nice.
Our house is gonna be a jungle once more.
It is. It's looking pretty jungly already, and I'm loving it.
I mean, I was gonna say, I say
I like
once
how
more.
look how tall this one's gotten.
I know, I
So
love
great.
him. He's one of my favorites. I mean, I love all of them.
It's a Monstera, right?
No, well, it is called a mini Monstera, but falsely. This is called a Tetrasperma. He's not actually related to the Monsteras. That guy is.
Aha, okay.
Sorry.
We're talking about plants that you can't see. Talking of Switch, GoldenEye 007 might be on there soon.
That would
Ooh,
be fun.
Now that is very interesting.
That would be worth getting a capture card for.
Yeah.
How much are capture cards? 60 quid? We'd have to talk to
Bet
Ed.
you it's up that tower. He could probably figure out how to do it, yeah. Oh, and on the Xbox. Okay. Ah.
Well, I'm seeing some on Amazon that look like they're 30 quid. I don't know how good they are, though.
Hmm. I'd want to get something that was at least as good as this.
Best capture cards for streaming Nintendo Switch. Let's see. No need for... yes, because we'd also need one... Yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, the good ones are like 120 bucks.
Right. So definitely an investment at some point.
There are some going for 80 bucks, which...
Okay.
That's closer to 60 quid.
What do they look like? Are they ready to use it as they are, or do we need other kind of setup?
I honestly have no idea, because there's also some that are going for like 15 quid.
Okay.
So, there's a massive range here, all of it from 15 quid to 170 quid, and they all look completely different.
Aha.
So, let's consult Ed.
Yeah, Ed will probably start doing Switch stuff before, because also, I would love to do Firewatch.
Oh, yes. It's one of our favorite games.
One of my probably top games ever that I've ever played is Firewatch.
Sorry, Steve Allen said, I do love that the last time prior to the new year that we heard from Annalise was when she was in the background with the spray bottle for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
The pre-Christmas plant care, yep.
Bucks and quids sound like an NFL franchise. Yeah.
Well, I only have to do that much plant care when we're going to be away for a few weeks. Actually, I
Right.
don't think I've done anything with the plants since we got back in December. They don't really need much love in winter. I think I've watered them once in the past month.
Right, I'll knock off the rest of these little things then. I think I want to do something a little more exciting. Maybe I'll play a mission or two.
Okay, that's good.
And then maybe we'll call it a night after that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ooh. Ooh.
I still have like an hour worth of energy in me, so.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna probably pass out.
Yeah, fair enough. You need your rest. So you can feel better. Aphrodite. I don't know if they're blow upable. We shall find out.
I thought everything in this game was blow upable.
Yeah, mostly. Yay,
Everything in
another
this
vintage
room is
part.
edible children. Even I am. But that is called cannibalism, and it's frowned upon in most first world countries.
Magic School Bus?
No! Charlie the Chocolate Factory.
Ah,
They didn't have cannibalism in the Magic School Bus.
okay.
Did you
Alright.
have that here?
Which?
The Magic School Bus.
Hopefully Pazuzu doesn't come out of her. Pazuzu. It's The Exorcist. Specifically The Exorcist 2.
What?
Nothing. Freaking Grandpa Joe.
I loved Miss Frizzle when I was a kid. Did you have the Magic School Bus here?
I watched it. I used to watch it a little bit.
Was that in the States or was that here?
I think a friend had it.
Okay. What's that from? Your mother knits socks in hell. What?
I'm not sure I understand what this...
This reference is lost on me.
What's happening out there? Respond immediately.
I definitely watched Magic School Bus. I can't remember whether it was...
I enjoyed it.
Fun cannibal fact. Former US Vice President Nelson Rockefeller's son was probably eaten by cannibals.
Yes, I knew that.
I did not know that. That
Yeah.
is disturbing.
No, he was, another thing on their on my favorite show, Mysteries of Museums. Mysteries
Aha.
of the Museum. No, ooh,
That
Dancing
is.
Flowers. No, he was out on a sail expedition, and his ship capsized. He was washed up on the shores of an
Oh, that's a
island
nice
of an
effect.
uncontacted tribe,
Aha.
and
They probably ate him.
yeah, they had a history of doing that kind of thing.
It's the kind of thing you like, if you like that kind of thing. Which is reportedly what Abraham Lincoln said about Ouija boards, or seances, not Ouija boards.
Yes, not eponymous board? Am I using the right term?
I don't know. I'm not sure if eponymous. I don't know.
Eponymous.
Eponymous just means it involves somebody's name. So like, an album. So like Joy Division, Joy Division. It's Joy Division by the Joy Division or something.
Okay, I'm thinking the wrong thing. I'm trying to remember. There's a word for a type of quote that is often said to be said by a certain person. But
Oh,
you don't actually know
apocryphal.
what it is. Apocryphal. Thank you. Apocryphal.
Yeah.
It's like one of my personal favorites. Apocryphal to Albert Einstein. Oh gosh, how exactly does it go? It's the one that goes somewhere along the lines of ask a goldfish to climb a tree and it will spend its entire life thinking it's an idiot.
Day 1670.
Nice.
President Dante
I
asked me
butchered
to
that,
travel
but-
with him on the campaign trail and give speeches on his
That's
behalf.
from the SNL parody of The Exorcist, from when Richard Pryor played a priest. They couldn't have your mom's socks in hell, so they had to change it.
To knit socks. Oh my god, I don't know if I knew that. Romani eont domus. Romans go home. That's from Life of Brian, isn't it? It's that great scene in Life of Brian. I think I've gotten all the collectibles now.
Good. There we go. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid.
Interesting.
I don't know why that happens. Every night, an alarm goes off on my phone at 10 p.m.
Have you checked your alarms?
Yeah, I have, and it's not in the alarm section. So I don't know if it's like a reminder I set at some point, or if my phone is just really confused.
But it's every day at the same time, though.
It's always at 10 o'clock every night.
And it's always during our commentary
It is.
recordings as well. Which
There
is
you
quite
go.
fun.
You can sync exactly what time we're doing our commentary.
Yeah,
When you hear that
by when you hear
alarm
doot
go
doot 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 from
Oh.
Annalise's phone.
I can't make it stop. Anyways.
When people say Roman, they go the house. Oh yes. John Cleese just screams that old-fashioned teacher type. Yeah, getting Brian to write the lines on the wall. We had a couple of teachers at our school who were a bit like that. Didn't twist our ears or anything. But the one or two you could have imagined that maybe they wanted to.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they played it wanted to.
Oh yeah. Tends to be a bit frowned upon these days, though, doesn't it?
Well, yes, suppose. What are you heading to now?
That little headland, so that I can pick up the whatever the little collectible is there. But I don't have anywhere to land, so I might have to demolish a few things before I do.
Yay. Odd point, but if you've read Terry Pratchett, I think Graham Chapman was perfect.
Rincewind.
I apologize,
I
but most
do
of
not
the
know-
words in that sentence did not have meaning to me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I quite understood what that meant.
No. Well, we haven't read Terry Pratchett.
No, I mean I'm vaguely familiar with the idea of Discworld, but
Apologies. We We are currently reading Dune and Pigeon Confidential instead.
That's quite a combination, isn't it?
It is. It's a wonderful combination. Well, we read them at different times of the day.
Ah,
Yay,
another
a
vintage
big
part.
day. Nice little treat.
Oh, we're only two left until we can get a Peacebringer. Why do I feel like that's not going to be a peaceful thing?
Probably not.
All right.
And there's a challenge right there.
There is. However, character on Discworld. Okay.
I see.
Right. Can I take down this whole bridge?
Pigeon Confidential, Steven. It's Anthony Bourdain's first book. So damn funny.
It's brilliant. It's his kind of expose/memoir about the restaurant business in New York and various other things.
And his life getting into the restaurant business.
Right.
He's a brilliant writer.
He's one of the funniest writers I've ever read, I think.
So damn funny.
I mean, he has a completely genuine style.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? Something's just blowing up over there.
Sure.
This game is a bit buggy. Vehicles just randomly explode when you walk by.
I'll say though, I feel like if you want to make a game where the player can interact with and do almost anything, that's gonna inherently mean that it has to be, for lack of a better term, loosely designed in such a way that that's going to happen. So I'm gonna forgive it. See, it pretty much allows us what? Oh,
There's a
highway.
road down there.
Okay. That didn't make sense to my eyes for a moment.
Though I must say the water looks very good. It looks very like Hawaii, that.
For a moment, I thought you
Ooh.
said Hawaii. I'm like, yes. It's
Oh, this
very
looks
Hawaii.
interesting. What's in here?
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty.
Got a weird little grotto of some sort.
I like it.
Ah, the second to last one. And a little torch. Very nice.
I like this. I wish they had taught me to read more comedy writers as a kid, like Woodhouse and
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Summers and Kennedy.
John Kennedy Toole.
Toole.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, P.G. Woodhouse is amazing. He wrote Jeeves.
Oh, okay.
Jeeves and Worcester.
Things we don't really read in the States. Well, not I should rephrase as required school readings.
Right, perhaps this will be our final piece
Okay.
for the Peacebringer, the bringer of peace. And then after that, I think I may need to. Ooh, an aerial assassination. That sounds fun.
Yay!
Let's do it. I'm not the butcher of Bakersfield. I did not do it.
Rico, can you aim that chopper's weapon on the vehicle I marked for you? There's an enemy spy inside.
There we go. Prey slaughtered. Oh dear.
Yeah, sorry, I meant not that Americans don't read, but Americans don't read Woodhouse in school.
Yeah.
Or in uni, really, to my knowledge.
I mean, there's certain things that are very popular in school, like obviously Catcher in the Rye,
Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird, yeah.
That was my personal favorite in school.
Woodhouse lived in Long Island. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
That's interesting.
Let's find out where. See if I know the town. Well, I probably know of the town, but.
I do sort of think it's quite surprising that Catcher in the Rye ended up being such a popular.
Hamptons.
The Hamptons, okay. I do think it's really funny that Catcher in the Rye ended up being such a popular school book, given that it's got a very, the main character has a very dim view of school.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, his house in the Hamptons went up for sale in 2020.
Interesting. That must have been an interesting.
How many millions? Oh, only 2.5.
Some millions.
Only 2.5.
Uh huh.
remember, we're talking the Hamptons.
Indeed. Right. I'm just going to run to the bathroom very quickly, so I'm
Shall
going to
I
take
pay
a...
the boys and girls?
If you wouldn't mind, I will put this here.
Yes.
I'll put the
There we go.
the mic there so they can hear you.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I shall
indeed.
be back shortly.
Have fun. Alright, now that he's gone, I have no idea how to play this game. As Michael and I play very different games. It's not that I don't know how to play video games, it's that I never play the same games as him, so I don't know how to play his games and he doesn't know how to play mine. The Hamptons, the east end of one of the Long Island forks where all the celebrities own their homes. Very, very, very she for the most part. And if you're looking to buy a home there, starting point is probably about $1.5 million. Needless to say, I grew up nowhere near there. Let's see. How do I make things blow up? Ooh! That seemed effective. It's fun. Probably shouldn't use too many of his grenades. Yeah, well, if you ever hear of a celebrity that has a summer home on Long Island, it's 9 times out of 10 in the Hamptons. Hamptonia, yes, very good. The nice thing is about the Hamptons, so, I mean, Long Island, if we're discounting... Am I stuck in the tree? Okay, I'm out of the tree. Well, Long Island is a very wide-ranging place. You have the far west, which is basically the New York City boroughs. The middle area, which is largely suburban, pretty wide-ranging. Hi.
Yeah.
I blew something up. I don't really know. I don't really know how.
That's what this game is for.
It was fun though.
The less you know about how you did it, the better.
It's true. I'm explaining Long Island.
Ah, yeah.
And then so what was that?
Hamptonia.
Hamptonia, yes, I like that. Okay, yeah. So I was saying the west side is the boroughs.
Mm-hmm.
The middle is, I'm gonna say, mostly suburban. But then as you start heading out east, you get a very interesting mix of farmland. Yes, Amityville is on Long Island.
Correct.
Not
Yes,
far
it
from
is.
where I grew up, actually. As you start heading out east, you get an interesting mixture of farmland, the Hamptons rich, surfer scuba diving culture kind of places. Montauk, that's usually where you'll find that kind of thing. Cute little seaside, bayside towns, that kind of thing. So it's a very wide-ranging place.
Fire Island.
Yeah, well, those are the islands off of the edge. It is actually an island with many other little islands off of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was saying where I grew up was about probably like an hour's drive from the Hamptons. Maybe 50 minutes if you got really lucky and the traffic was light. And the rich people are only there in the summers. So the Hamptons are actually a really lovely place in like the winter, late fall, winter, early spring, because none of the really posh people have come back yet. But a lot of the restaurants are still open, so that you can get some really great pizza and things, and it's a nice place.
Oh yeah.
It's really nice when the seasonals aren't there. So it's basically a rich sandwich. Kinda. The boroughs are a mix of property prices, but
So, Omar asked whether Amityville is on Long Island.
it is. I said I didn't grow up far from there.
And you grew up not far from there.
Yeah, I didn't. No, I was pretty close.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Do you think the house is haunted? I'm not. I don't really believe in ghosts, but I'm not saying that some weird crap. I'm not saying that weird crap has never happened there. I'm saying I don't attribute it to supernatural forces. Put it that way.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, the Amityville house that inspired the movie went up for sale in like 2015, I think it was. There's a couple of reasonably well-known places on Long Island. The Hamptons, Montauk. If you've ever seen the movie Adventureland, that's based on an amusement park on Long
yes.
Island that I used to go to all the time as a kid.
All right. Oh yeah, check it out. We've got dual-wielding pistols here now.
Nice.
Proper cowboy shit. Yeah, you'll find we're not terribly. I like ghost stories. I find them really fun, but I'm not terribly.
Neither of us are terribly supernatural.
Yeah, not that type of thing, really.
Now, Santa and dragons are real.
Right.
There's definitely Santa and dragons.
Okay, then I choose to believe that the Stargate is real.
Fair enough.
That's going to be my one.
Fair enough. I put a
Well,
certain amount of
good.
validity in things that I just want to be real.
You want it enough that it just manifests.
Yes, exactly. I want it enough. MR James, but actual ghosts, kinda skeptic. Yeah.
Oh, Tangled Up in Blue. That's a good. That's a good Bob Dylan title.
Yeah. I haven't taken you to Adventureland yet. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Maybe this summer we'll go to Adventureland.
Yeah.
There's some charm to American small amusement parks because they're
Yes.
not, it's not a carnival. That's a whole different beast. It's not like the transient Death Trap Carnival, which don't get me wrong, I love, but it's a full-time amusement park, but it's small. It's more of a local thing, and its safety record isn't quite as good as a Six Flags, but
Okay.
it'll be fine. Most of the people that die are staff. What?
No.
Oh, come on, that's where I went on my first roller coaster.
And possibly your last.
No, the only person that ever died on that roller coaster was because he was on the tracks. You know? I wasn't planning on being there anyway.
Annalise unnerves me sometimes, guys.
You married me.
It's true.
And besides, isn't America just one gigantic Native American burial ground?
Yep. Just had to step out for a moment.
Yep. We're exactly... Sorry, switching over to read the full comment. We're exactly the same.
Come on. Yeah, we can make it.
Well done.
Cambridge-based ghost story writer. Oh, interesting.
The thing is, I've had one or two moments. Well, no, I've had one moment in my life where I saw something that I couldn't explain, but I'm sure it was. I personally think it was just a trick of the eyes.
Well, when it comes to horror month, scary, spooky episode, Star Trek episode month,
Yes.
you'll have to tell that story.
Yes, I will. Well, it's not all that spooky, but I'll tell it anyway.
That doesn't sound like bad news to me.
I'm looking forward to doing horror Trek.
So yeah, we're thinking we're going to carry on doing the Star Treks, but we will eventually expand it to be Voyager and Deep Space Nine, and a couple of standalone episodes of Deep Space Nine. We're not going to do a whole run of them.
Yes, yeah.
Just so you know.
Maybe eventually a Stargate or two. It could be fun.
I want to do plenty of Voyager.
Yeah. It's all these explosions.
Is going to throw his entire might at us. Once we push back the military, I'll enter the power plant. Right on cue.
Exciting.
This is so exciting! We're finally on the offensive! Ah!
Ah.
So what are we doing?
Oh boy. So I think we're running around helping out with various battles. Right, so how am I doing that? Am I taking a helicopter?
This is not gonna go well. Oh, well, there's a helicopter.
Thank you. I'll be having that.
Well, sure it'll go better than the missions like this on Star Trek.
Oh, Jesus, those ones. Enemy
This
helicopter.
helicopter has many weapons.
It does not.
The spookiest thing that happened to me was when I woke up to see a thing at the bottom of my bed. It crawled up and tried to get away, kicking it in the head. It was my brother. He was sleepwalking. Sleepwalking and talking does run in my family.
I've never seen you do it.
I, to my knowledge, have never sleepwalked.
Slept, walked,
Slept.
slopped, slopped, locked.
Sleepwalked. I think I have talked in my sleep occasionally, but not much. I think I'm gonna sleep out of it. Most of my family grows out of it, which is quite common. Sleepwalking and talking grow out of it, but I did find myself in some precarious situations as a kid. I didn't sleepwalk, but I would, for example, when I was at camp, I was in a sleeping bag on the top bunk of a bed.
Yeah.
Zipped in all the way up to my neck. Like, thoroughly zipped in. And I woke up in the morning and the sleeping bag was on the floor at the foot of the bed.
Okay.
I hadn't woken up all night, so somehow I unzipped this sleeping bag and wriggled my way out of it in my sleep.
Okay.
So, things like that. I once woke up inside, when I was a kid, I woke up inside my duvet cover.
That's interesting.
Things like that. But not nearly as bad. One of my aunts tried to bake cake in her sleep.
Oh God, how did that go?
They did, you know, you're not supposed to wake up a sleepwalker, but they did wake her up when she turned on the oven.
Fair. That is fair.
My
I'm gonna say.
favorite is one of my cousins. This is not her kid, this is her sister's kid. Like I said, most of my family were sleepwalkers at some point. He had just gotten back from some school trip in Central America. He met this girl there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember her name. Let's say it was Maria for you know, the story's sake.
Mm-hmm.
He gets out of bed, walks down the stairs, goes outside of the house, starts screaming, Maria, Maria, ayúdame, ayúdame, into the woods.
Okay.
Circles the house a couple of times, and then comes back inside and goes upstairs.
Okay.
And this was told to me by the trusted aunt. Not that both my aunts are very trusted, but the one that you know wouldn't lie.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of her kids.
I see.
So yeah.
Omar's off.
Is Omar heading off?
I'm gonna have to go, guys, but see you next time.
Yeah, see you
See
next
you,
time.
see you, Omar. Say hello to Ed, Mike. We'll do. Thanks, Omar.
Will do.
See you again in commentary. There'll be more commentaries up soon. I'll get one up certainly by this weekend.
Yes, indeed.
Either tomorrow or Saturday. I'll have one up for you guys. All right. Cheers, guys. See you later.
Night, Omar. Let's see, what have I missed? Star Trek is so versatile, though, you could probably do any genre besides cooking. You don't need a Neelix show. I don't know.
True.
We have fun.
Can you meet them?
That is a true. Oof. Okay, gotta get to the boat. Unless I get shot out of the sky. A lot of people do. I used to grind my teeth a lot. I had a period of... What the Christ is that? Look at that huge plane.
Whoa.
Jesus. thing's enormous. Yeah, so yeah, I think we'll do more. That's a big plane. It is indeed a big plane. Keep safe from the storm. Yes, everyone have a very safe tomorrow,
Indeed.
and
Say Adora's best.
batten down the hatches, all that stuff.
As usual.
Busy trying to swim to shore here.
Don't go swimming.
Rico, we need a supply boat to reach the beach drop near Vinileta. Make sure
What
it
is
arrives
your
there
number?
safe.
I have to get to this boat. It's a supply boat.
Oh, when's your birthday, Steven?
Ooh.
Is that were you saying that Saturday or tomorrow?
Okay. Feb. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Indeed. Many happy returns, my friend.
Yes, John will quite literally be battening down the hatches.
That's a good point. Right, where are we taking this thing? It's going over there. Okay. That's a friendly.
Protect the captain boats.
Oh no, that's friendly as well.
Someone just sent me a picture of a t-shirt that says introverted but willing to talk about cats.
I think that counts.
I mean, I'm borderline when it comes to introvert and extrovert. I also don't really care about drawing such distinctions, but I'm pretty much always willing to talk about cats. It doesn't really matter who with who or what mood I'm in. I will.
I like this naval warfare
Yeah.
part.
Air battleship.
Come on, take him out. Yeah, got him.
Yay. Where I don't think it'll be as bad as Katrina.
No, it would take a lot to be that bad.
Yeah,
It
no,
would take a
it's not
lot.
like that.
Is this an enemy heli? Well, it's dead now. Ooh, I'm being shot out. Bless you. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just die. Yes, got it.
Ooh, I bet the ship could
It's true, it probably could. Bless you.
Oh gosh. I'm possessed by something.
There's a military convoy en route to Chita.
Thank
If
you.
we don't stop it, they'll slaughter hundreds.
Alright, stop the ship.
There'll be 2 more of those.
Oi. Look, just
I think that was the definition of overkill.
it's pretty great. Reach the battlefield. Okay, how?
Where? Ah.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, I'm gonna need some vehicles. Helicopters. Yeah, let's probably do a helicopter. That's gonna be the best. You need a beacon. Oh, I don't have a beacon. God damn it.
Are you going to steal a car?
I think we're gonna have to. At the very least, steal a car, if not something larger. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. Weird that I never think of it as a German expression. Seems so American. They do say it. Here we say "bless you,"
It's
but
like
they say "Gesundheit" in America. Oh, so much for that car.
it's like how I was watching
Ooh.
one of my favorite cooking channels the other day, and someone from Luxembourg was talking about a recipe, and he said something in a different language, and then said in English that would be bon appetit.
Um,
So close.
oh, Jesus.
Lots of things blowing up.
Very, very lots of things blowing up. Ooh. It does mean health.
Ah, okay. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah. I can remember that from my German GCSE. Or was it A level? I did do A level. Quite enjoyed it actually.
Big thing.
All right, maybe I will just steal this helicopter because I'm not gonna bother. Ow, ow.
Wow, you actually landed on your feet instead of your face.
It's weird, isn't it?
Hey.
Doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't. It's not that kind of game. There we go.
All right, we're out of here. Let's go.
Woo!
Battle A. Oh shit!
Flames is a convoy vehicle. Take it out.
Working on it.
Come on. Blow up, please. Please. I think this is going to explode this car. The helicopter. Right, here's what I'm doing. Taking the Bavarium tank. Ooh. Come on. Get in. Yep.
Well done.
Oops, sorry.
Nice German expression for over. Oh god, I'm not.
Katzenyammer. Literally, Katzen, yep. Translates to howling cats.
I love that. I'm gonna use that. Yama?
Katzenyammer, yeah.
Yama.
Come on. Almost got it. Oh. Yeah, everything's destroyed except for me.
Oh, do you have to make sure to let this tank be
I
destroyed?
apparently do.
Alright, well, let's get out.
We're going to plant charges. No. Explosives. Do.
We need more cats for small trading videos in the area. We do! I
That
feel
we
like I've
do.
lost them all. Well, someday we'll
We
come to
disable
that.
the shield in the round corner Dragon. There are 3 generators.
There are 3 generators. Where are these? What? Where?
Reach the base entrance.
Oh, it's bloody miles away. Need another helicopter.
Someday we'll get that and we'll inevitably take over Tokyo. And then we'll add to the
There we go, got some bacon.
Right.
Ah! What idiot did that?
Probably you!
No, they did it. It was their fault. It wasn't me.
Oh, you must admit, you don't have the best track record for that kind of stuff.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. No. Cool. Excuse me, need this.
Excuse me, if I made it work too.
It almost feels like this game is set in the universe of, like, True Lies or something, with all ridiculous action in it. Oh, okay, so the base is in there. Yeah, I don't think we have an awful lot of time. So there are...
Die, Diva. What now?
Disable
Weird
the
point,
cooling
right? But am I
turbine to lower the
insane, or
blast
are
shield.
Americans and Canadians using the word shite wrong?
How do Americans and Canadians use the word shite? That's my question.
I don't think I hear many Americans say that. And the only, most of the Americans I know say that are because they lived in England.
I still think the best use of shite is chewing the fat.
Yep.
Well, that's definitely shite. I think I can smell shite.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yes, it's shite. I think my favourite one is the when she's at the wedding, and she just sniffs and just nods to herself.
Yes, push forward. Destroying the
Yep,
turbine
yep.
opens the cooling tunnel failsafe. Use it
Don't even
to
have to
charge
see it.
the generator.
All right, gotta get under here. Oof.
Wee.
Oh god, was I supposed to go under here? Oh god,
Yeah, but keep moving.
I'm trying. Though
You stop to scratch your face. That's a fatal error.
apparently. Come on, Rico. Why can't you hook shot under here?
Water resistance?
Oof.
Back under.
Oh, we're going back under again, are we?
Yep. Stopping for an air brake. This is very, Tomb Raider. I didn't like all the underwater stuff in Tomb Raider. Reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog swimming levels. Oh, I miss the, old Sonic the Hedgehog games. Oh, another thing. Was at a wedding, the ring bearer was an owl. It
Okay.
had a barn owl as the ring bearer. That's the coolest thing
That's
I've ever
amazing.
heard. Michael,
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
How the hell do I get over there?
That's the perk of the fact that we're married, but because of COVID, we haven't had the big wedding yet.
No.
We can have an owl.
We could.
I know people.
You do know people.
I do know someone with a kestrel.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get in this door.
I think you have to go around the side, don't you?
There is nothing around the side.
I know the other side. Back in the water? Yeah. I think back in the water.
I just went under there. It didn't tell me. It didn't. It made me come out again.
I thought we were in a different area now.
No,
Oh,
because
did
that's.
we go the wrong direction after the air brake?
I do not know.
We're definitely supposed to go through the food tunnel. We should get that dialogue.
All right. Under we go.
The name of the company that did it was Wing Bearers. Oh my god!
Nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, my friend from college does falconry,
Uh huh.
so she has a trained kestrel.
All right. Wait for the blood to fall off my face. Yeah, I think we're supposed to carry on under here.
Yeah, there we go. She's the one with the cockatoo.
Oh, that one.
Say to the soldiers, why do you think you are the one who's going to kill me? Do you know how many anonymous guards I've killed?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Oh, excuse me. Sir. Sir. I have some important business. Most of which involves mashing bullets into your face. Oh, this is getting hairy. This is getting very hairy. Oh, this is a proper rug. Oh god. Yeah, thought so. Ah. Failed.
You died.
Fail.
You died. You did done died.
Mm-hmm.
Another one?
Good grief. YouTube's really terrible for this, actually.
This is the third one today.
Banhammer! Use the banhammer.
Come on.
Thor's hammer. Bring him down. Bring Thor's hammer down on him.
Also, the wedding day was the day I finally got my missus to watch TOS. Space Seed.
Oh, very nice.
Gobsmacked by DeForest Kelly's makeup.
Yes, that was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Sorry, Stolen. We're getting a new job. Life is finally getting back on track.
Just explode. Bye. I like it when they go flying.
Yeah, I
Quite
like
good
when they
fun.
go wee.
Right, where are we going now? Yeah, I see the one on top. We'll do that one next.
Legit, she was absolutely delighted and went, look at his eyeshadow, it's sexier than mine.
That's
yeah,
funny.
I will say TOS, all of the characters, their eyeshadow is on point. Even men.
I love it when they get I love it when they had Kirk with the eye lighting,
Yep.
which they totally aped in the J.J. Abrams film, of course.
They also all had eyeliner on.
Mm-hmm.
And eyeshadow. Maybe not eyeliner, but definitely eyeshadow.
Mm-hmm. This is a bit mean.
Now is not the time to start thinking about the ethics.
No, not when I'm like 400 dead soldiers in.
Oh, I'd move.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know where that's coming from, but
Ooh, big red button. That's a big red button.
yeah.
One more generator.
Oh jeez.
Shall we jump off the cliff down to
Yeah, probably a good idea. I have no idea what is firing at me.
Get out of there, Rico. The Bavarian core will explode
He took
without
the job as
Uh-oh.
a base guard to pay for his puppy's
Make haste,
kids
Rico.
off.
Generate the pressure building.
His puppy's kidney operation.
Ooh.
I see doll basket without an owner. No. Wee.
Oh Christ.
Wee.
Oh my God, we're doing an Iron Man.
We are.
Oh boy. Well, that was exciting.
Indeed. A nice big explosion.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't engage all that much because I was rather concentrating on.
Well, yes. But sure, but of course he's not dead.
Of course not. That would just be silly.
Oh yeah. With everything we put him through, it's certainly not gonna be water that does it. There we go.
All right.
We're done.
A Thunderbird.
That looks fun.
This whole game is implausible, guys. All right, we're coming up on 2 hours, so I think that's a good place to leave it.
Indeed, indeed.
That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, we will be back with another commentary or something before long.
Yes, yes.
In fact, I might just upload the one I did.
She'll need an escort.
I might just. They take very short time to do. Basically, we record them, and then all I have to do is basically top and tail it, make sure all the audio is normalized to the right thing, make a goofy thumbnail, and upload it. Basically. So yeah.
Yes, I'll expect that soonish.
So until soon, guys.
Until soon, guys, this was fun.
Hope you survive Storm Eunice.
Indeed.
Yes, please do not sink.
Yeah, please don't. And
We'll-
you know, keep the kitty safe.
We'll send you some cork or something you can plug the holes with. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be fun at work. I'm sure it is going to be intense, especially if you're working at a railway company. Good luck with that, and we will speak to each other on the other side. Until soon. Bye-bye.
Nighty night. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, she's on the mend. She'll